The World Register is an independent news source. Our goal is to be a leading provider of truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting about people, places, and events. We currently use other news outlets to provide content and are not responsible for their version of events. Reuters news agency reports today that a man armed with a hammer shouted, "This is for Syria," and wounded a policeman before being shot and wounded by other officers on Tuesday outside Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France. The Paris prosecutor's office swiftly launched a counter-terrorism investigation into the attack. Interior Minister Gerard Collomb said the attacker was carrying the identification card of an Algerian student and that preliminary information indicated he acted alone. WorldNet Daily reports today that federal health officials say 2 new cases of a tick-borne illness that kills 1 in 10 infected have been reported in Maine. As reported by WorldNet Daily last month, the Centers for Disease Control warned of the emergence of a tick-related virus that kills 10% of those infected and permanently disables another 50%. According to a Fox News report, the cases in Maine bring the state's count of infections to 9 since 2000. The virus is called Powassan, or POW for short, and like Lyme, is carried by deer. However, the virus differs from Lyme disease in that it can be transmitted through a tick bite only in minutes. Dr. Kent Holtorf, a Lyme disease expert and medical director for Holtorf Medical Group, said, quote, "It's a virus, whereas Lyme is a bacteria. If you catch Lyme early, antibiotics can eradicate it. But with a virus, you have much less options to do anything about it." And Reuters news agency reports today that British Prime Minister Theresa May said she would be willing to weaken human rights protections to make it easier to deport or curb the movements of suspected militants. Prime Minister May also said authorities needed to be able to do more, which includes restricting the movements of suspected militants when police have enough evidence to suspect they present a threat, but not enough evidence to prosecute them. In an election rally, Prime Minister May received cheers and applause when she said, quote, "If our human rights laws stop us from doing it, we will change the laws so we can do it."